This is the Iowa Weather Report for Thursday, June 25th, 2015. And now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run at 1 p.m. this afternoon. Pretty much a slight west to northwesterly flow across the state. The ridge is beginning to take shape over the west. That's going to be our weather pattern for the later part of the weekend and into next week. But in the meantime, we have a system moving out of the area. Could see some early morning showers in our eastern counties. Otherwise, it'll slowly clear. Some sunshine in our western counties. Highs today mainly in the 70s to lower 80s across the area. And unfortunately, it gets to be another pattern where we have more rain again. Every other day, we had rain Monday, we had rain yesterday, which was Wednesday, and it looks like we'll have rain on Friday. So the chances would be a complex late tonight through Friday morning, could linger during the day, may redevelop. Then on Saturday, that's our day where it's going to be dry. Friday's highs will be in the 70s to around 80. Could be a bit warmer if we get a little bit of sunshine, but it looks to be in the 70s. Saturday will be in the 70s to around 80. And then, of course, what happens? Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So the next day it should rain is Sunday. Here's Sunday, and look, here comes a system coming in from the north and west. That could bring us some scattered showers and storms. Not a big deal at this point. Then on Monday, that system is moved off to the east, but it still could be close enough that it still could give us some early morning showers in our eastern counties. Highs will still be in the 70s to around 80, and that might be the case the rest of the, or at least most of next week. The flow coming out of the northwest, a ridge building over the south and west, trough over the Great Lakes and northeast, flow out of the northwest. That's going to keep the temperatures here below seasonal levels in the 70s to around 80. We should be in the lower to middle 80s. As we move into the early part of the week here on Wednesday, or the middle of the week, a system is going to be approaching from the west and northwest, and that could bring us some showers and storms late in the day Wednesday. And especially into next Thursday, you see that disturbance over Minnesota into Iowa. Still see the ridge over the southwest, California, Nevada, and Arizona, and the trough pretty much digging itself in once again across the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes. And it looks like it's going to be rather wet. Now, of course, this is still a week out. Timing can still change. The strength of this system can still change. It's just something we're going to have to watch as we move into the middle to latter half of next week. As we go into the extended period on July the 6th, the ridge breaks down and flattens out into a zonal flow around the Independence Day holiday. But by the 6th, we have a disturbance over the Canadian Prairie provinces, and that'll be producing a little bit of rain up there. We'll have a frontal system just moving away from the state with quite a few showers and storms along that. We'll see what that does with possible Independence Day type activities on the 4th, because it'll be quite active on that day according to this run. At the end of the forecast on July the 10th, now a ridge is beginning to form again, but now centered somewhere in the central and southern plain states. Main storm track will be just north of the state, but just north of the state. So we still could get scraped by a few showers and storms with a few systems moving by. But the timing of this could change. The strength of this possible ridge could change. But it's something we're going to have to watch for as we move toward the middle of the month of July. Satellite image from last evening. It's pretty easy to see what was going on in the state last evening. Big MCS over the state. A couple of showers and storms across the southeast as well. Some high and mid-level clouds across the west. Fairly quiet elsewhere across the country. The watch warning map from last evening. Severe thunderstorm watches ongoing in the early morning hours in Iowa, Illinois, Missouri. Flash flood watches there as well, also across the Black Hills. Heat advisories in the west, mid-south, and the Carolina coast. QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days. This goes through Monday evening at 7 o'clock. Shows rainfall around here, maybe about 1 to 3 inches. Most of this fell last evening, but we still could get a little more.